is Veronica again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, welcome and subscribe. Today I'm going to discuss about mental health. Mental health is as important as physical health in our society. I'm going to define about mental health. What is mental health? Mental health is simply psychological and emotional well-being. Simple as that. It is also a state of well-being whereby a person realizes his or her own potential, and this person can work productively, fruitfully, and able to make contribution to his or her own community and family. Also, being mentally healthy, it's also a state of resilient and able to cope with difficult times. It's a feeling in control. You feel you are being confident. You feel good about yourself. You can manage and express your whole emotion. You can build and maintain a good relationship. We are all mentally healthy in day-to-day activity. All of us, we are mentally healthy. But there are normal circumstances, normal emotions, which happens to every one of us in day-to-day activity. Which are these normal emotion things? These normal emotion things include stress. You can feel worried. There is sadness, afraid. You feel angry. All those things. You feel anxiousness. So, anxiousness. And these emotions can reach somewhere where they are uncontrollable and they are persistent. That is where we usually say that a person has mental instability or has a mental illnesses. Now, what are mental illness? Mental illness is a wide range of conditions affecting the mood, thinking, and our behavior. There are different mental disorders with different presentation, and they are characterized by abnormal thoughts, abnormal emotion, abnormal thinking, abnormal relationship. They can be treated if they are detected early, and they can be also prevented if you know the risk factors which contribute to it. By either avoiding the risk factors or eliminating the risk factors. Now, most of the mental illness begins at the age of 40. That is 50% of the population. All 75% begins at the age of 24. People with mental health conditions experience severe human violation, human discrimination, and human stigma. They think that they are being discriminated from us. They are put away from us. The burden of mental disorders continue to grow in our society with significant impact on health, on human rights and socio-economic consequences. Now, there are those factors which contribute to mental illnesses. Which are these factors? They are grouped, they are divided into several groups. Number one, I'm going to talk about genetic factors. How are genetic factors contribute to our health? Genetic factors means that there is a family history of mental illness in your family. Maybe there is a person in your family, your grandmother, your mother, or somebody in your family who had mental illness. Now that one can move with the family. Another factor is physiological factor. Physiological factors are those factors which we cannot run away, like death. Some of people are affected by death. Others, like also prolonged labor in our mothers. Those are things that we cannot prevent. So you find that they contribute to some of mental illnesses. Like if somebody dies, you start to get withdrawn, you start to be depressed. Another factor is social factors. Social factor is how we live, our social environment. For example, the factors that like social factors like the drug abuse. People who abuse drugs, they tend to be in a risk of getting mental illnesses. Torture from the family, like you can torture your kid, either mentally or physiological, and that kid will stay also with fear. Now you are impacting a mental illness to this child. Also, there is an example of like environmental factor. Environmental factors is like the area that you are living. Who are those people surrounding us in our environment? For example, the housing. Let's take an example with the people in the slums. Those people, they have a low economic status. Low economic status, the environment is very dirty. Not that some tends to interfere with some people's minds, and they get withdrawn. They feel that they don't belong to us. Also, there are nutrition factors. There is interpersonal factors. Those are like also interpersonal factors we cannot control them, like menopause. There is nothing we can do about menopause. Also, personal trait. Others, they will say, maybe I'm not beautiful. This one is more handsome. I want to be tall. Those are the interpersonal factors. There are other factors like cultural factors. We have political factors. There are other factors like infection, like chronic illness, like cancers. People with cancer tend to get withdrawn. They tend to be like depressed. All those factors leads to mental illnesses. Now, I will be talking one by one of the mental illnesses. There are main types of mental illnesses in our day-to-day activities, and I will be discussing one by one. They are classified into different types. We have like depression, bipolar, schizophrenic. I will be talking one by one. So, thank you very much. Continue to subscribe and we'll be updated. Bye.